Alright, we're going to dive straight into this 2-tick salvaging guide. So we're going to go into the plugins first. For this we're going to use boat hider. I like to hide the sail. You can hide more parts. We're going to go to custom menu swaps, and inside the custom swap shift you want deploy, rune salvaging hook or dragon. It doesn't really matter, it's just whatever hook you have here. And this allows us to alternate between the two hooks. And what we do is, one will be left click, and one will be shift click, and then I can do both of them from there. And then we will also have camera plugin. You want expand pitch limit, and that lets you go all the way down. I don't think I missed anything, but I probably did. Metronome and visual metronome, and for this one we'll have tick count set to 4. This is a 4-tick cycle. And the way this works is every time we switch, because we're moving, we get 2 rolls. So sometimes you even get a 400 XP drop and get 2 salvages in one go. That's why it's called 2-tick salvage, even though we're clicking every 4 ticks. This is a very relaxed method. But the timing is quite tricky, and if you mess up the timing and just keep going at it, you won't actually get any XP drops at all. And when you do that, you need to stop and then reset it. So keeping it in time is important. Alright, for the actual method itself, we're going to start with this one first, I guess. Whoops, and can't zoom in too much, otherwise you can disappear. And also make sure that on the other hook I'm not going to disappear. Okay. So the way I like to start this is you can just click on the harvest extractor if you ever mess up or need a reset. So you stop interacting with the hook because it needs time to cool down. So the easy way for this, I think, or the efficient way, is wait for if you want to click basically alternate every 4 ticks, but when it goes on 1, because the plugin does a color change with the visual indicator on 1, so you can use that, which is nice. So you click on 4, and then you go to the back one. So that was pretty quick. But this is in cycle now. So what I did is I clicked on the dragon one close to me. I clicked it on 4, and then I immediately went to the back one on 1, and that gets me in cycle for whatever reason. There's another way to do it as well, where you could just start at a hook, and then once you get an XP drop, you click the other one. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that either. Okay, so I got that on 1. And I think this is an example of me messing up. So whenever you mess up, good time to deposit the cargo. Alright, we'll try that again. So got an XP drop there, missed it. XP drop. I think I got the XP drop on 4, so now I click on 1, which is lucky because that's the ideal thing. And now you just keep going. And it's a good thing to keep in mind that I believe this has about a 30% success rate. So if you start seeing multiple times where you're not getting XP drops, then it's time to start worrying. I would worry after if you've done 7 transfers back and forth and you haven't seen one. I'd probably reset it because you probably messed up. Alright, and then there's another one to another little thing that's called tick beats. I think it's called something different if you search it in the plugin hub though, but it should come up. There, tick beats metronome, and we'll look at that. And this actually plays music, which is pretty interesting, and it also has a drum beats that it overlays on top, and it's in sync with the metronome. So if you want to listen to some songs that make it a bit more interesting, you can do this. And there's some music here. I wonder if you can just use the raw beats as well. Yeah, you could as well. You could just use the beats as well if you don't want to deal with the music. I apologize for the audio quality. I did this recording earlier and the music quality was terrible in the video, so it does sound normal when you actually do it. But here's with C Shanty. And so the same thing here. I'll wait for 4, and I'll click this, and then click the one behind it to get into cycle. And that way this bass drum will be with the same time that I click. Click, click, and now we're going. Now just click whenever the bass drum is, and holding shift to get onto the back one. somehow I don't think I'm in time. I see that in the recording. So I'm going to do a reset. Maybe I didn't realize I was just AFKing the hook before. Anyway. I got an XP drop there, so no, good. And you'll be able to see the 2 double roll sometimes as well. You'll get like a double drop, so I'll get 400 XP and get 2 salvage. So I'll wait for that. There we go, 400 XP, got the 2 salvage. So that's the guide. And you probably already know this, but once your cargo is full, so pretend it's full, we'll start sorting salvage, and I'll assign my crewmates to the hooks. And I also have entity hider on. This is important. Entity hider is not the important part, but I do have like 5 NPCs on the boat, and by default they all have damn left click options, so you want to get rid of that. I don't remember if I swap click walk here on all of them. I think I did. There's probably another way to do that as well. That's what I did and that was good enough, so keep that in mind too. And also actually on this salvage here, I don't know if it's got inspect, I would also menu swap that one to be walk here, just for this particular salvage spot, but I often found that I was clicking the damn inspect option when I wanted to go between hooks, so that is also useful. So that is the guide. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments for any tips or questions, and they'll be useful to other people, and I'll try and answer them when I can.